Hello, good morning, everyone, and happy weekend. Today is September 20th, 2025, and I want to carry out the technical analysis on the trading pair Alephium stroke USDT um, on the TradingView platform. We're going to be making use of Gate.io's exchange. The exchange is being displayed live on TradingView's platform. So what this translates to is that when you head to Gate.io and you pull out the chart, the candlestick chart, you find out that the chart is synonymous with this exact chart on TradingView. But TradingView is a global and a robust platform that can host different types of charts of exchanges in real time. So let's just work with Gate.io. But the prices are always synonymous. They're always the same thing. The charts are the same thing on every exchange, centralized exchanges you click on. Now, looking at this trading pair, you find out that this is a 1 hour time frame. You find out that there's a price recovery here. We had a hammer, an inverted hammer here at 5 a.m. and now we have a bullish candle at 6 a.m. Once this candle is over, we expect what's going to happen. I'm expecting another bullish candle, so we should expect the price to reverse to around $0.21. Okay. If we look at this place here, if we look at this support, if we look at this support line, you find that the market broke this support that is here, and the price rallied down to this point where we have our created a new support. So there was a support at 0.1250, and now we have a new support at 0.2045. Okay, so this is a new support which was broken. The price rallied down. Now we have a reversal. Definitely there might be a few resistance that we formed here before we have a total reversal back to where we're heading to. So let's head to the 4 hours time frame, which is another standard time frame on the global scale. You find that the trend came down beautifully. We have a downward trend. So with this, you can have a great prediction as a technical analyst. From here to here, we see the downward trend that was formed. Okay, this is a lower low. So the price declined. I always tell investors that the market plays into the trend. The market plays into the trend. Fundamental analysts trade using the market, news and all that, but it plays into the trend. Look at this downtrend. There are so many news that came up in between, but they still played into the trend. So that's the strategy you need to have. So we can see this downward trend. So let me delete this. Now pulling out the Fibonacci retracement, just to give us an idea of where the price will retrace to. We place our line here. We'll place another line here. You'll find out that using our Fibonacci retracement, we're expecting the price to reverse at 0.23 at 61.8 level. Remember, I always say that's the most critical level. The price will reverse to 61.8, 0.23 at 61.8%, and let's say 0.238 at 78.6%. This is the 4 hours time frame. So this is what we got using our Fibonacci retracement. We have a hammer that has been formed here. We have a beautiful hammer that has been formed at this point. Like I can see my cursor. This is a hammer, and a green one at that, a bullish hammer, which symbolizes a price reversal. This is a bullish indicator. Okay, so now let's head to the daily chart. We'll head to the daily chart to see what we're going to have. Okay, so the daily chart, see the candles are much more concise. Remember the daily chart, one candle represents 1 day. We have an inverted hammer here. This is an inverted hammer, so it's also a bullish signal. But let's see what today is going to form. That will be a confirmation of this particular bullish signal. So let's pull out our Fibonacci retracement at this particular point. Pull out the Fibonacci retracement, place one here. Okay, with that, we have our 78.6%. We expect the price to, at 78.6%, we expect the price to reverse to some $0.3. and at 61.8%, we expect it to reverse around 2.78. If you are going long, if you're a hedge institution or a private institution like a bank or any financial market, the price is going to reverse to at least 0.27. That's a given. Before we head back to 0.3, this is a daily chart. Okay. If we put our fib here, we find that at 61.8, the price will reverse to 0.3. At 78.6, the price will reverse to 0.34. Okay. So we're just trying to technically analyze where the price will reverse to a retracement level, where the price will retrace to. Okay, so you can see this downward trend that was formed here. From here, we had a downward trend like this to this. Okay, this is a downward trend. Okay, that was formed, symbolizing a bearish trend line. Okay, so let's head to the monthly weekly charts. Okay, so in the weekly chart, we have this. We have a lateral trend line from here to here. It's called a lambish trade. So it has been moving on the. There are traders that specifically make use of the weekly chart for their analysis and trade, because there's something called a higher probabilistic trade. A higher probabilistic trade is being formed by a larger time frame. The larger the time frame, the higher the probability of the technical analysis. Okay, because you have more weight on each candles. So if we pull out our Fibonacci retracement here, pull out another fib here. The weekly chart using Fibonacci retracement, we expect the price at 61.8%. We expect the price to reverse to $1.9. Okay, and at 78.6%, we expect the price to reverse to $2.4. So that's hefty. So if you're coming in long, if you're going long, you can put your take profit at, let's say, $2. Okay, and your lot size. And your lot size will be big with this, because you're expecting a high probabilistic trade, So imagine you can make up to like 1,500 pips from this reversal. That will be phenomenal. Okay. Now, lastly, let's look at the monthly chart before we call it a day. Looking at the monthly charts, we take this Fibonacci retracement here. Try Fibonacci retracement here. And with that, 61.8% gives us $2.4, and 78.6% leaves us at exactly $3. Okay, if we take this here, at 78.6%, we're getting $3.1. So the market is going to reverse. So I always say this to the naysayers: be optimistic, be positive. The team is working hard on making sure the price gets back to its all-time high, which was $3.8, and even surpassing it. Okay, the team is working hard and not resting on the laurels. So this chart does not lie. It has given us every information we need to know. So the price is going to reverse to at least $3. And again, the call team is going to launch staking anytime from now. So once the staking program is being launched, the price that will spur price appreciation. This is a technical analysis for September 20th, 2025. Have a great weekend and stay blessed. Bye.